Hi, it's Lil. So I'm younger on my age slide today, and I had a lot of things that I've been thinking about, and so I wanted to talk about it. And we're really wearing a cute outfit, and you can't see it because we've been holding the phone, but I like to not, and so like we need a thing that, you know, so you can see my outfit. Look how cute it is. Anyway, and I have these little cute earrings on, and they're not just hoops, they got these little, anyway, I don't know if you can see those. So, alright, so we have two more littles. Now we have Caleb and Jennifer Adriana, and Jennifer age slides like I do to the same age, to 16 on her highs, but she gets a little younger than I do on her lower end, and I like having more littles, and but we think that this is everybody, because, you know, in the dream that I had, there was just the two in the locked room, and so we think this is everybody in our system. So Caleb likes to hide a lot, so he doesn't really front much, but he pays attention, and Jennifer hasn't fronted much, and she gets really angry a lot when she's near the front. And we've had more picking and more catastrophic thinking, and we think that's her influence bringing stuff like that we've been dealing with, but she's not, and so then it's all like fresh and right there. And so what that's like is, so I feel her feelings more, like we're connected, kind of. And so I was out and I was cutting an apple, and so for the thinking, the catastrophic thinking, what it's like is I'm cutting the apple, and all of a sudden it's like I see, like, if I miss and I just cut my hand and there's blood everywhere. And we used to have that kind of thinking a lot when we were little, and especially with sharp objects. We have a problem with sharp objects. They made us worried, and so there's been more of that lately. But I like them. I don't know, it's just kind of nice not to be the only little, and so we can kind of talk to each other and kind of understand each other, and in the inner world we can kind of play a little. And I don't know what else I wanted to talk about, but there was like a million things that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, so Jennifer and I, we've been having chats about stuff that we remember that happened when we were little, and like what it meant to us, and like so when we were little. Sorry, here's the thing, and anyway, when we were little, we had a lot of trouble in school, because kids were mean to us, and also like we were dyslexic, and so we had a lot of trouble with spelling and with math, because we switched the numbers more than we switch letters. We switch numbers off really, really bad, even as a grown-up. And we asked for help, and we studied our hardest, and we would cry, and we would tell the teachers that even studying and trying, and then in 5th grade we had learned about dyslexia, and we went to the counselor, and we told him we thought we were dyslexic, and he said, well, you'll just have to try harder. And when the kids were really mean to us and bullied us, we told the teachers and the counselor, and they never did anything. Like, you just have to try harder, or don't be so sensitive, or they would talk to the other kids, but it never stopped. And so Jennifer and I were talking about that, and she said that's where we learned that we couldn't depend on adults when we like, because we're small and we're not strong. And so she said that's where we learned that we had to depend on ourselves, and because the adults, even when we asked for help, that nobody could help us, nobody listened to us. And so she was saying that that's where we learned that we had to be strong for ourselves and not show any kind of weakness, and not tell people when we were hurt or having trouble, because it didn't matter, because the adults couldn't do anything. And so she and I realized that that's when we started to like both try and hide so we didn't draw attention, because we are small and we're not strong. And so if you draw attention and the other kids bully you, the adults don't help you. So that's where we learned to make ourselves even smaller and not draw attention, and to do the very best, like be the most perfect ever, so that the adults didn't have to draw their attention. And then and then just make it happen, because nobody was gonna help us anyway. And I realized that she was right, and I told her though that we learned that, but it's nicer trusting people, and that people sometimes hurt you, but it's better trusting them than being all alone all the time. And it's hard, and it's really hard for us to say still. It's really hard for us to say when we hurt and when we need help, and we always try and be very, very strong. And Jennifer especially hates weakness. Like it makes her really mad, and like boiling, like, and to even think about expressing when she is feeling weak or hurt is really hard for her. And so we were realizing that it was because that's why. And so, but I was telling her that it's okay. It's okay to trust people, and that they will hurt you, because we're all people, and we hurt other people, and we don't mean to, because we're all people. But it's a lot better to live and to trust and to love than to be independent and strong and all on your own and never have anybody really see who you are, because that's a really hard and lonely life. So that's all I wanted to say.